Hello, ladies and gentlemen, John Church here, and I'm coming to you with a different type of video. Y'all may have noticed that all of my previous videos have been removed. I did so because they no longer apply. I was too soft, too nice in those videos. I didn't address the points hard enough. From here on out, you're going to get the unashamed, bare truth with no political correctness. What today's video is on is the Netflix original series Dear White People. This show, I honestly gave it a shot. I watched the entire series before I even attempted to make this video. This is the fourth attempt to make a video that will reach people. It has taken me close to 24 hours to calm down enough to where I can even begin to relay this information. Alright. Dear White People is a racist ass show. It is racist to the extent that it goes beyond anything any white person has done to black people in the name of racism in close to 30 years. And, I wouldn't take so much offense to it if, we didn't have these people like Black Lives Matter and the liberal lunatics over on the left constantly badgering us and attacking us, saying that we are evil because we are white. Before y'all stirred up the pot, before y'all brought racism back from its fucking deathbed, it was gone. The most drama that people dealt with on a daily basis was either in their fucking sitcoms, in the home, or the occasional asshole at work. That was it. And then y'all had to go and just take something that was shriveled up. It was dying. It was almost gone. And you just started feeding in everything you could to bring it back. And it slowly grew and grew. And now it just friggin' exploded everywhere. And now you've got these farcities that you're throwing out. Like black people can't be racist or any minority can't be racist. Okay? You're saying that white people are the only ones who can be racist because it is the power plus prejudice dynamic to equal racism. That is a load of bullshit. Okay? You do not have to have power to enforce racism. Institutionalized power to enforce your prejudiced ideas in order to be racist. Okay? You have just as much power to perform racist acts as I do. Okay? You have the power to go out and shoot a group of white people simply for the fact that they were white. Alright? You can be racist. Everybody can be racist. No matter how you try to spin this, you're not going to be able to absolve yourself of, the sins that you are accusing us of. Okay? The more you keep poking this fucking bull, the more you keep feeding racism, the more you're bringing it out of people. You are instilling it into people with your foolishness. You want to know which political party is the actual fucking racist? It's not the Republicans. Okay? Contrary to popular belief, the first Republican president is the one who ended slavery. Democrats have been putting in so many different types of institutions that, on the surface, oh, that's nice, that's sweet, that's kind. And then when you actually look at how it works, when you actually have to deal with the system yourself, you realize how it is stacked against people. All right, for one, all right, welfare and food stamps. The restrictions placed on white people to obtain those are astronomically ridiculous. Okay? I had to spend 5 years fighting for my disability after I got out of the army. I couldn't work because I wasn't safe to be around people. More apt, other people weren't safe to be around me. And therefore, I did not put myself in close proximity to other people. I couldn't. It was too much of a risk of them getting hurt. During that time, I had to, apply for unemployment, while I was applying for disability at the same time. I had to apply for welfare, food stamps. I was not approved for welfare on the fact that of my age, my gender, my race, and because in their eyes, I was trying to better myself. No shit. At one point, my uh, unemployment ran out. After 2 years, I was able to keep it going for 2 years. After that, I had to start going to college using my GI Bill just so I could keep the rent paid and have a roof over my head and food in my belly. Okay? I was taking that risk by going out there and being around people, but I had to mitigate the risk as much as I could. I had to stay away from the group. I had to stay away from crowds. If something happened, I had to get the hell out. And during this time, I was told that I was not eligible for any benefits because of my student status. Get that. I'm going to college, which is paid for by my GI Bill. Alright, it's not coming out of my pocket, it's actually putting money in my pocket. And the amount that I was getting as a housing allotment was barely enough to pay my rent and my utilities. And I didn't even qualify for food stamps. I'm getting like $400 or $500 a month from my GI Bill for a housing allotment, and I couldn't get food stamps. All right, the system is designed and rigged against the American people to where as soon as you try to rise up and better yourself and get out, from under the government, try to be your own person and be successful in any way, shape, or form, they yank all the benefits away. They want you to stay dependent. So these poor black communities where you have all these people on welfare and shit like that, you are actually being held down by the people you want to have in office. Just because they give you benefits and give you more free stuff doesn't mean that it's good. It comes at a price, and the price is, it's essentially putting you back into a form of servitude. You are slaves to the state. More accurately, you're slaves to the Democratic Party, because they keep putting in these restrictions and all these benefits and keeping you held down. You want to rise up against the man? Rise up against the Democrats. The Republicans want to, slowly phase out that welfare state, or at least reduce it down to where people can't take advantage of it, and, get the jobs and everything back, get people back up to the point where everybody is pulling their weight. Everybody is rising this nation up, raising it up to the point where everyone can be successful. To where no matter your race, your gender, your country of origin, so long as you are an American, you will be successful. That's what we want. We want success across the board. And it doesn't have to come at the expense of any one or two groups of people. Nobody has to suffer in our nation for everybody to succeed. By building the nation up and rediscovering American pride and becoming a patriot once again, you can end all the horrible stuff that you have ever seen in your life. One big thing I want to touch on. I know I'm running out of time. I've got limited memory. I'm recording on my phone, but hear me out on this. All right. Yes, the cops are a bit trigger happy with black people, but it is not racism that has caused that. What it is that black communities, black culture itself, has taught young black men to be combative, to be confrontational, to react with emotion and aggression in order to prove your manhood. All right. When the cop pulls you over, that is not the time to fight him. You fight him in the courtroom, not with your fist. You fight him with the law. You see, if the cop does something fucked up, you got his ass. They have dash cams. Hell, a bunch of departments have body cams now. There is evidence everywhere. And one thing a lot of people don't know is if a cop comes up behind you and flashes his lights, you are legally allowed to drive into a lit area at a reasonable speed and then pull over for him. You can pull over or keep going until you get to a lit or crowded area, public area, before you pull over, and that will, at the very least, it'll make you feel safer because now there's all these eyes watching. You know, cops are less likely to pull some bullshit, even the asshole ones. Just a few words, and I'm out of time here. Y'all keep it classy. Have a good night. And please, show love to your fellow man.